Clark County Commissioners passed an ordinance this morning that will allow food delivery robots to roam on public streets around UNLV's campus. The robots are operated through the company Starship, and so far they've only traveled on campus. They have made 3,300 deliveries in the past 2 years since launching. Now, with a change in the ordinance, these robots can go right next to campus. The only exception is Maryland Parkway, as that street is undergoing a massive transformation in the coming years. These robots operate through an app and under law cannot deliver cannabis or alcohol.